สวัสดีครับอาจารย์ครับผม
Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone who's interested is welcome to join. We shall start with Claudia from Switzerland. Hi, Claudia. How are you doing?
Good afternoon from Switzerland, Tanachan.
Yes.
Currently, I hear something twice. Please, just a moment. Switzerland, Tanachan.
Maybe someone turn on the microphone.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Yes, I wrote down some notes because I wanted to report about the training of my sati, of my awareness we talked about last week.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, and maybe Tana-chan can give me some advices if necessary. So what I realized is that my sati or my awareness is definitely better in the morning, not in the afternoon. What's easy for me is to observe my emotions. So I had this training already in social work, so this is maybe the reason why it's more easy for me. So when I feel, for example, anxiety, I contemplate about that the anxiety doesn't belong to me and that the anxiety is going to change. So I contemplate about the anatta of the anxiety, and this really helps me very quick to calm down. And what I also realized is that the practice slowly starts to infiltrate my mind because I fell asleep in the train some days ago and I had a kind of lucid dream. And during this dream, I realized that I was observing my breath while I had this dream. And when I woke up, I still observed the breath. So I think it's getting slowly stronger in the mind. And the challenging part of the day is the afternoon. I realized that in the afternoon, the awareness is not too good. So I try to build what I call sati islands, like a schedule. So I try to practice when I'm, for example, in the train in the afternoon, that I practice the awareness from this train station to that train station. But I realized when I force myself too hard to keep the mindfulness up all the time, I start to get tired very soon. So I would be happy if Tana-chan has more good advices or ideas.
Well, like I said, I recommend reciting Bhutto Bhutto. I think it's the simplest thing to do. Just stop your mind from wandering, thinking about things. This can bring your mind to peace and calm rather quickly.
Mhm.
Just recite Bhutto Bhutto Bhutto. When you're sitting on the train, close your eyes and just Bhutto Bhutto. Don't pay attention to anything you see or
Mhm.
hear, because
Okay.
what you see or hear can arouse emotion. So you
Mhm.
want to restrain your sensual organs from receiving sensual objects as much as possible if you can. So
Mhm.
if you're riding on a train, just close your eyes and just recite Bhutto Bhutto. Or if you want to recite the what you call the metta verse, Sabbe Satta Avera Hontu, may all
Mhm.
beings. You can do that. Yeah.
Ah, very good. Mhm.
Or even if you just want to watch your breath, if you can, just close your eyes and watch your breath. I think
Mhm.
this is a better way of building up mindfulness than watching things that are moving, because
Mhm.
what you see can also create more emotion for you. What
Yeah.
you see or what you hear or what you think, these things they create emotions, and instead of calming your mind, they might creating new anxiety, new worries.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's better to use something neutral, something that doesn't create any anxiety or worry, like chanting the Buddha's teaching or the 32 parts, if you like. You can go through the 32 parts,
Mhm.
uh, or you can just anicca, dukkha, anatta. This is also good. So anything that is Dhamma is good for the mind. It has a calming effect on the mind. But if you use what you see, what you hear, this thing can create more problem for you than solving the problem for you.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So I also like to put in earplugs without music because it's reducing the noise so I don't hear people talking in the train, in the cabin. And this also helps to get the mind more calm.
That's right. Try to reduce the intake of all the sensual objects into
Yeah.
into yourself. So, but try not to get to the point where you become irritated when you hear sound or anything.
Yeah.
This is a negative reaction that you shouldn't have. Sometimes you cannot avoid the sound, so just accept the sound. And if you cannot avoid, but you can ignore them. See, you cannot avoid or getting rid of the sound, but you can ignore them. Don't pay attention to them.
Okay.
Try to use something. Pay attention to something else, like your mantra or your
Mhm.
breath. Yeah. Just try not to react to anything. And just let them come and go, but don't pay attention to them. Don't react, but don't pay attention to them. Just leave them alone.
So, for example, when I hear a noise
Yeah,
or when I hear conversations
just
I
let it
don't like
be.
to hear, I
Yeah,
practice metta. So maybe that's.
that's good. Metta
Mhm.
will stop your anger. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But ultimately, you don't want to have any aversion for anything.
Mhm.
Even things you don't like. Sometimes you cannot avoid them. So let them come and let them go. They are
Mhm.
anicca, they're temporary, but they are also anatta. You cannot force them to come or go.
Mhm.
So
That's a very good advice.
your only way is just to ignore and not to react emotionally.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's a long way, but I will keep going.
Yeah. If you cannot avoid, if you cannot react, if you cannot stop reacting, then use the mantra to help you stop reacting. When you feel
Mhm.
you're reacting, you have aversion, you have um, irritation or unhappy with what you see or hear, then just use mantra.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, don't watch your thoughts or emotion, because they can create more emotions for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
why the Buddha didn't teach us to use thought or emotion as our object of concentration.
Mhm. Yeah.
Use something neutral like the breath. The breath doesn't create any emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Well,
I have a good connection with the breath. I really feel it from the nose to the belly, so I can concentrate on the breath. So it's a good
yes.
object. Yeah.
Okay. And try not to follow the breath in or out. Just focus on just the one spot at the entrance of the breath,
Okay.
at the tip of your nose. You don't have to
Okay.
follow them, because when you follow, you make the mind become active. The goal is to stop the mind from being active, just to be
Okay.
merely knowing or watching.
That's a very good advice. That's a very good advice. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, that's it for today, and I will report next week again. So thank you very much for Tana-chan's advice.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Kokseng from Singapore.
Good evening, Prajan. Prajan, I'd like to ask Prajan, 2 weeks ago you were giving advice to Ningning from Indonesia, and you are advising her not to be complacent in her practice. So I was thinking, what are some of the ways that I will become complacent? I hope that Prajan, you can give some examples so that in the event that I become complacent, I will know that, I am complacent, and I have to wake up, and but I'm not uh, able uh, able to so-called contemplate what are the possible situations that I will become complacent. So I hope, Rajan, you can give me some examples of complacency that I will be in, so that in future, if I'm in that state of mind, I will know and I will tell myself, wake up. Thank
When
you,
you're
Prajan.
when you're indulging in sensual pleasures,
Oh,
when you watch
okay,
YouTube, when you
okay,
drink your favorite drinks and so forth. Whenever
oh,
you indulge in the sensual pleasure, this is being complacent. When you're
oh,
being lazy and you sleep too much, oversleeping, this can also be considered to be
okay,
complacent. So you have
okay,
to have some discipline. Like you should sleep only 4 or 5 hours a day. If you sleep any more than that, you're being complacent.
okay,
And if you watch YouTube, if you enjoy any entertainment, then this is
yes,
all considered to be complacent, because you're not doing the work that you're supposed to be doing.
okay.
You're not exerting right effort. Right effort is to practice more mindfulness, meditation, and wisdom.
Mm. So complacency would be equate to not exerting effort, not practicing sama vitriya.
Yeah, dana, sila, bhavana.
Okay.
If you're doing dana, you do some charity work, this is good. If
Yes.
you're keeping in the precept,
Yes.
if you're not hurting other people or animals, this is good.
Yes. Mm.
If you being mindful all the time, from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep, this is good. When you meditate
Okay.
as much as you can, this is good.
Okay.
When you contemplate on anicca, dukkha, anatta, this is good. The
Mm.
32 parts of the body.
Okay. Mm.
Okay.
Prajna, I do find that among the three practices of dana, sila, and bhavana, dana is the easiest because I have make it a routine to go on giving dana every Monday for the monks at from Pali Line on Pindapata. and also giving to charity every month. And I find that it is one of the easiest to practice. And for Sila, I would not know until I come to the test. But for Bhavana, I must agree with what Ajaan said. One of the greatest obstacles I have or, or complacency I have is sensual pleasures. And I find that it is practicing Bhavana is one of the most difficult that I have experienced.
That's right. So you just have to try to develop more
Okay.
and do less of the the opposite, the sensual pleasures, the laziness. These
Mm.
activities are not good. They don't push you toward the nibbana. They pull you away from nibbana.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Prajan.
Okay. We'll go to Australia now. Hi, Tommy. Go ahead, speak. Yes, your microphone is on.
Does it sound okay?
Yeah, very good.
How's Ajaan going?
Fine, as usual.
How many monks on the hill for Pansa?
I think around 15.
Mm-hmm.
We had we had a German monk.
Mm-hmm.
We have an American monk. We
Yeah.
have a monk from Ireland,
Yeah.
and these are the foreign monks. We
Uh-huh.
have monks from Singapore and from Malaysia,
Yeah.
but the rest are Thai. So
Where's the Chinese monk spending Pansa?
which one?
Oh, Singaporean.
Yeah, Singapore. If you mean the Ajaan Yiwe, he now went away and spent Pansap in Chiang Mai, I think, in the forest.
Uh-huh. By himself?
Yes, usually there's a small sort of a place where he can meditate and live with the hill tribe people.
Oh, simple. Um, I wanted to ask about the Vedana section in the Satipatthana.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Is it okay if I read it?
Sure.
And how monks does a monk dwell contemplating the nature of feelings in feelings? Here monks a monk when experiencing a pleasant feeling knows I experience a pleasant feeling, or when experiencing an unpleasant feeling he knows I experience an unpleasant feeling, or when experiencing a neither unpleasant nor pleasant feeling he knows I experience a neither unpleasant nor pleasant feeling. Or when experiencing a sensual pleasant feeling, he knows I experience a sensual pleasant feeling. Or when experiencing a spiritual pleasant feeling, he knows I experience a spiritual pleasant feeling. Or when experiencing a sensual unpleasant feeling, he knows I experience a sensual unpleasant feeling. Or when experiencing a spiritual unpleasant feeling, he knows I experience a spiritual unpleasant feeling. Or when experiencing a sensual, neither unpleasant nor pleasant feeling, he knows I experience a sensual, neither unpleasant nor pleasant feeling. Or when experiencing a spiritual, neither unpleasant nor pleasant feeling, he knows I experience a spiritual, neither unpleasant nor pleasant feeling. Sorry, that took a while.
And the goal is to just merely know feelings and don't react to them.
Is this done in conjunction with because there's the section you're doing the anapanasati or the Buddha, and then the sampajanya and the awareness of the postures. Is this done at the same time?
Well, it can happen at the same time, but when you do anapanasati, you pay attention to the breath, not the feeling that can arise.
Okay, so just say a pleasant feeling arises during meditation, just you don't note it as pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral.
Just leave it alone. Just notice it, and then come back to your breath.
Mm-hmm.
If you meditate, you always have to stick to your meditation object.
Yeah. And what's the difference between a sensual feeling and a spiritual feeling?
Well, there are two bases for feelings to arise. The sensual objects, what you see, what you hear, can cause you to have feelings of good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
And the spiritual one is the one in the mind, the mental one. What you think, what you remember, can also create feelings for you. When you remember a bad experience, you have a bad feeling arising.
Oh,
When when you remember a good experience, you have good feelings arising. So feelings have two bases, two
oh,
origin, origin and the body origin or the sensual base origin and the mental base origin.
oh. And is there a goal here, or does
Yeah,
it?
the goal is to see them as anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Okay.
They're not. You cannot force them to. You cannot choose. I like only pleasant feeling.
Oh,
And they come like the weather. Treat them like the weather. They
mhm.
change, and they're not under your control. So
Okay.
sometimes you have bad feelings. Just accept it. You have good feeling. Just accept it. Don't indulge. Don't be attracted to good feelings or have aversion to bad feeling.
Okay. I see.
So you're not creating cravings. If you start to have aversion, you start creating negative cravings. If you have attraction, then you have creating positive craving for them.
Oh,
And when you have craving, you're creating stress in the mind.
okay. I see.
So the goal here is to avoid stresses or suffering, mental suffering. And
Oh,
this you have to stop cravings, not arise, prevent craving from arising by not being happy or sad with feelings that come and go.
oh. Um.
When you have bad feelings, just have to say, "Oh, they come and go." Don't try to get rid of them. Don't try to react to them. When you have good feeling, also tell yourself they come and go. Don't cling to them.
Oh. Um.
Neutral feeling is easy because we generally don't react to neutral feeling anyway, right?
What's the difference
Actually,
between neutral feeling and upekkha?
it's two things. Neutral means not happy or not pleasant or unpleasant. Upekkha means the mind not reacting with love, hate, fear, or delusion.
Oh. Um. Thank you. I was reading Forrest Dacianus coincidentally, and I came upon this little interesting tidbit on page 308. I'll just read it. In following the Buddhist path of practice for the purpose of freeing oneself from dukkha, there are two tricky points. During the time when the attachment, the upadana, between the body and the citta is being cut off and they are going their separate ways, there is a twist to it. Could Ajahn,
Can you read further because it's not enough?
there's another trap is at this point. These are the two places that a practitioner can misperceive. Apart from these, there should not be any doubt. It is only at these two places.
So the 2 points, the letting go of the mind, the body, and the mind, which is tricky. Is that right?
Uh, I think the second one is the avijja.
Well, I'm not sure what the text mean here. But in dealing with your letting go of your attachment to the body, for instance, you just leave it alone. Don't react to it. I mean, some people when the body becomes sick and becoming incapacitated, and you want to detach yourself from the body by committing suicide, this is not the way to do it. The way to do it just to leave it alone. Look after it in a way that you can, and let the body expire by itself. Don't expire through force, through your own force.
So there's no special trick at the point where the Suba reaches its kind of penultimate stage.
Well, it sometimes after you contemplate a lot about Supa, you feel that you have no more sexual desire. That's because your contemplation can prevent your sexual desire from arising. So if you want to make sure that they don't arise, you have to do the reverse contemplation. Instead of looking at Supa, you're looking at the beautiful pictures instead.
Like doing a check.
Like looking at a magazine, Playboy magazine or something. And see if you still have any sexual desire arising from that. And if it does, can you stop it from arising with your Supa?
See.
So that this way you can be certain that you can get rid of your sexual desire.
Okay. I don't think I'm ready for that level yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any more questions.
Okay, how's your practice going?
Yeah, so I think something special happens at Pansa every year. Just the determination. Because my last retreat did finish a week before Pansa started. And I didn't really know what I was going to do. And then now it's Pansa, so I can't go anywhere. So renewed determination.
Yes, just keep on pushing yourself, pushing your practice. Mm. Increase it if you can. If you can, at least maintain what you can do right now. Don't backtrack. Don't decrease your practice. Increase your practice or maintain your practice.
Yeah, I think the last week I was just building it up, and then yeah.
Especially mindfulness. This is the basic work that you have to do. Mindfulness, then meditation to get your mind to upekkha or jhana. Once you have jhana, you have at least you have something to resort to for 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 peace and happiness. Whenever you feel bad or feel sad or feel overwhelmed with dukkha, if you can go into jhana, then you can escape these bad feelings.
Have you heard of any modern practitioners that got Naroda Sampati?
Can you repeat again the last word you say?
Like ninth jhana. Naroda.
Well, I haven't really heard anything, but just not somebody but we hear the story of ascetics who can go into jhanas for 7 days or 15 days. Then this is usually when they go into the ninth cessation of all the khandhas.
Because if somebody did that, they could skip doing a suba, right?
No, they still need to do it because when they come out, of this jhana, when they see a beautiful, good-looking person, they can still be aroused if they still have any sexual desire. Sexual desire are only
I
suppressed.
thought,
They only suppress temporarily when you're in jhana. They don't die.
I
The
thought
only
that,
the only way to die is to see the opposite of good pleasant. You have to see the unpleasant parts of the body.
huh. I thought that if somebody got Nirodha, they came out with their anagami.
No. A
Okay.
lot of the Buddha's two teachers, they all have this nirodha,
Huh.
but they don't have wisdom. See? Asupa is wisdom. They only have samadhi, and they didn't know how to use wisdom to get rid of the sexual desire.
Okay. I
The
see.
Buddha say, unfortunately, had they lived longer, a few more weeks, and hear his teaching, they could become enlightened. But they passed away before the Buddha became enlightened. So he wasn't able to teach them the wisdom that will get rid of all the defilements permanently. They know how to stop the defilement temporarily by going into jhana. But when they come out of jhana, the defilements start working again.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay, you're welcome. Keep on practicing, okay?
Okay.
Good. Celia from Peru.
Hello,
How's
Ajaan.
everything?
Can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Okay, brilliant. Good evening. Happy to know you're doing well, Ajaan.
Yes,
Well,
thank you.
my mom went to surgery like 2 weeks ago. We came back home last week, so that took way longer than expected. And it was very stressful. I wasn't able to meditate during all this time, so that was not entirely good. I would say that went okay. She's a little bit better, but clearly I understand that she's not getting any better than she is now, no? So yeah, it's a little bit stressful. And regarding that, well, I have a comment and I have a question, no? First, I wanted to thank you because while I was there in the clinic with my mother, I remembered you because just before the surgery, the night before, I had learned that my mother had lung fibrosis, but the surgery was about the brain. So I was like, I haven't even finished one disease and I already have to think in the next one, not in another. So I mentioned about this new disease to one of the doctors, and she answered in a very unempathetic, I don't know how to say it, uncompassionate way. And at night I was thinking, why would she answer like that? No, and my mind started proliferating about this. And then I said, okay, what would Ajahn Suchart tell me to do now? No, because my thoughts were going up, were getting bigger very quickly. And I thought, okay, she told me that, but it's just sound, like I don't have to follow them. It's just like the sound of the cars passing by. And that helped really, really quickly, no? I could let go immediately of what she had said. So yeah, that was very helpful. So I don't know, I think that the constant teachings that you give us stick in the mind, and when we need it, they come out, no? So I want to be very grateful for that. And then I have a question, no? What is a karma of a person who keeps getting disease after disease with no apparent reason? No, so like even good doctors are not able to find a cause or explanation for these diseases. No.
Well, the body has many factors that can cause diseases to the body, not just only karma. But karma can be a contributing factor also. And usually because you did bad karma in the past, like killing, hurting other people, torturing other people, making other people painful, this sort of thing can cause you in your rebirth to have a bad body, to have a sick body. not fully developed body sometimes, not having all the 32 parts, for instance. Maybe missing a limb or a hand or a finger, and you are more prone to get sick, and your life tend to be shorter. This is the consequence of the bad karma you did in your previous life. It's especially killing or hurting other people physically.
People or also animals, like insects
Animal also,
also.
people and animal also.
Mm,
Other living beings, let's put it that way.
okay. Because it's very strange. It's like decades that my mother has one over another thing. Even
Yeah.
aunties don't understand how how it can happen that she has so
But
many
there might
things
be
over
other
and over.
factors also that causes this body to get sick, not just the karma alone. Karma is one of the
Like,
contributing factors. Your physical, your inheritance from your body, from your father and your mother, you know, how you live, where you live, how the air you breathe around you, the water you drink, and all these things can contribute to illness also. And your stress, your mind also can can contribute to your body sickness also. If you're always
mm,
stressful, if you're always anxious, this can also cause the body to malfunction.
that's good to know, no? Also for me, because I see the consequences, and yes, I hadn't thought about the stress and anxiety, but yes, that's good to take into account also.
Yes. Stress can make you look older. When you become a prime minister or president, you can get old very quickly.
Yeah, they start very young, and five
Yeah,
years later they look
yeah,
very old.
right. But when they came out of office, they look younger again after a few
Yeah.
years.
But even yes, last year it was extremely stressful for me. Extremely stressful. One of the most stressful years of my life, if not the most stressful. And I could see that. I don't think it looks here, but 1/3 of my hair became white. 1/3 in 1 year, like last
That's
year and
right.
this year. No,
Yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I
stress
will think about it.
has a it's a big factor in your physical well-being. So
Meditate more and be less stressful, more mindful.
that's
And
why
many thanks also for your constant teachings
now
here on
people
mindfulness.
now people in the West take up more meditation to relieve the stress. It's not for the spiritual path, spiritual reward that they do for the physical reward. Meditate to reduce the stress so that you have a healthier life, healthier body, which is
Better than
different
that.
from our goal. Our goal is not for the physical well-being. We consider this a bonus, the physical well-being. Our main goal for meditation is to suppress or get rid of our defilement, get rid of our mental suffering. All right?
All right, Rajan. Many thanks for your teachings. They're really helpful when we most need it, no? So many
Don't
things.
don't be complacent because there'll still be another test coming to you.
Oh, I know. You don't need to remember me.
That's,
And now I was listening what you were saying to saying that don't be complacent and talk about sensual pleasures. And I was like, I also indulge a lot in sensual pleasures because I'm stressed, and so
yes.
food especially is so at hand. And I say, oh no, I need something good. If it's not meditation, let's just grab. And of course, it's really bad.
Yeah.
We eat a lot and then I gain a lot of weight, and that makes it more difficult to meditate. It's just like a, like a circle.
Don't forget aging, sickness, and death. Always put it in the back of
That's
your
the main
mind.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main one.
Separation
Yes,
from the ones you love.
yes. Oh, that I hear that and having to pass through that. Oh my God. Yeah, but I will prepare, as you say. I
Yeah.
will continue preparing every single day.
We don't like to think of this thing, but they are helpful for us when in time of crisis. If we can remember this thing, it can calm our mind. But if we forget, we will start to get stressful, we will get, sad, we will become sad. But if
Yeah, it
we
could be like a
refer,
surprise, no?
uh, Anything can happen any day, anytime, with you or with anybody else. So you have to always be complacent, vigilant, not complacent. Constantly reflect on this reality. All right, good to see you.
Okay. Many thanks, Prajan. Great to see you too. Great to be
Okay,
back. Thank you.
take
Be
care.
well.
All right, thank you. Next, Anura from New Zealand.
Hi,
Still
good.
cold in New Zealand?
Sorry?
Is it still cold there?
Yeah. Ajaan. It's winter. It's the middle of the winter, so it's been very cold recently, and the winter flu is on.
Mm.
I've been sick as well for some time.
You have strong wind down there also?
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
So
Mm.
today, this week is better. It's
Mm.
only minimum is about 3 or 2 degrees, but 3 weeks ago it went down to -3, 4, and raining, so it became so cold. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So
Where's your partner, Ramya?
yeah, Ramya, I think she may not join today because she came back from Sri Lanka last week. She went to see her sister who is undergoing treatment for cancer.
Mm.
So she cared for her, and yeah, I think that was a good giving, dana, probably. They practice meditation as together. I think that's a good exercise for her. Yeah.
That's,
And yeah,
that's good. Meditation is
yes,
the best way to dealing with stress.
yes. I think that's your advice was really helpful at the time. So,
Mm.
and Tananya, I have a question. Several weeks back, you explained about knowing. So I listened repeatedly what you said, but I have still I need to clarify. So my understanding. So if someone in jhana and then he will have the pure knowing. So does this pure knowing has no defilement? So it's uh, there's no klesha, no desires, no tanha in that knowing. So it's a pure form or with some defilement. The
The
thinking
know
disappears here.
the knowing is just knowing. Okay.
Yeah.
Why the defilements they stop working when the mind becomes still. That's all. It doesn't mean they disappear or anything like that. They need the mind to function, such as sankhara, thinking and remembering, to be able to operate.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about food, then you can have cravings for food. But if
Mm-hmm.
you don't think about food, then you won't have a craving for food.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're not thinking at all, when you're in jhana, then the craving cannot come up. But it
Okay.
doesn't mean that they disappear. They're still there in the mind, but they are they are blocked by the stopping of the sankhara from functioning.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all. When you come out of jhana, when you come out and see things, hear things, your cravings start to come back.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But with a pure mind of an arahant, he got rid of all defilements. So defilement cannot come up regardless of whether he is in jhana or not in jhana.
Okay.
And the way to get rid of the defilement permanently is to see everything as anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Mm-hmm.
To see everything as dukkha. When you see the drink that you drink will cause you suffering, then you don't want to drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything that you are involved with, they are like poison. They are harmful to you, but they are laced, they are covered with sweet chocolate. So you don't know you got poison inside, waiting to come out after the chocolate is gone. Then you start to feel the poison.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is like that. Everything is poison, but covered with chocolate.
Yeah. Like mushroom.
That's why we like so many things because they're like chocolate. They're good. They're sweet. But after you have it for a while, then the chocolate will be gone. Then you start to experience the bitterness of the thing that you have taken.
True. Yeah.
Because everything on anicca, they don't remain sweet all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
After a while, things start to go sour or bitter.
Yeah.
Regardless of with whatever you have, they are like that. That's why you go after them at first because they're sweet, they're good for you. But after you have it for a while, then they can turn sour, turn bitter.
Yeah.
Eventually, you want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like people, when they get married, it's always so sweet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But after you live for a while together, then the sweetness will be gone, and then you start to have the bitterness and the sour taste coming. And sometimes you might not be able to withstand it, and you have to get a divorce.
Yeah. Good analogy. Yes. Yes.
So this is everything.
Yep.
If you see everything like this, then you don't want to have anything. You
Mm.
rather live alone.
Yep.
Live with a mind that is still. Once you have jhana, you can still your mind.
Mm.
Then you can be happy without having to have anything. But without jhana, you still feel lonely and sad when you don't have the things that you like
Mhm.
or love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you first have to develop jhana to make the mind happy. Once the mind becomes happy, having equanimity, then it can get rid of everything that it is attached to. When you see with wisdom that it is harmful because it is anicca, it's temporary,
Mhm.
it's anatta, you cannot control them. Tell them to be sweet all the time.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
So you need wisdom, and wisdom is to see everything as anicca, dukkha, anatta. See the body, the feeling, the mental state as anicca, dukkha, anatta. See all the sensual objects as being anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Okay. Yeah.
But you still see them as sweet chocolate, so you still like to
Right. Yeah.
to consume them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, I
You're
understand.
welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next,
Yeah.
Alvin from Malaysia.
Namaskar, Tanajan. Tanajan, I just have a question in terms of my meditation. Nowadays, in the last few days, I've got problem that I started sitting upright, then my body will slough. I think it's because of probably my mindfulness not strong enough. Should I continue at that position, or can I move back and try to sit straight again, Tanajan?
No, once you're starting to meditate, you forget about the body. Don't be distracted
Okay,
by the body. Because if you keep moving your body, you're restarting your meditation, you're going back to zero and start over again.
right,
So,
right,
so
right.
when you start to concentrate on your breathing, keep concentrating and forget about the body. Even it might seem it's slouching or it's leaning to the left or leaning to the right. Don't try to correct the body posture. Leave the body alone.
Okay, even though it's very uncomfortable, just forget it and just continue with the breathing.
Well, when you first start, try to find the best position for you. Once you have found the best position, then you tell yourself there's no need to move it anymore. If it
Mm.
become discomfort, then you have to ignore it. Use equanimity. Don't react to it. Leave it alone.
Okay, okay, okay. I shall try that. Yeah. And now,
Okay.
now I'm doing more of because I find that just watching the breath at one point. Sometimes my mind wanders, so I've started chanting Buddha really fast. Um,
That's right.
yeah.
Sometimes your mindfulness is not strong enough
Mm,
to focus on the breathing, the breath. So you
mm.
might need a mantra or chanting to bring up more mindfulness.
You can do as fast as you want, right, Danajan?
Yeah, you can do fast or slow or whatever speed
Sure.
you like, depending on the situation, I guess. Sometimes the mind is not as restless, then you might not need to recite fast. You can recite normally.
Okay. All right, Danajan. Understood. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Next, Professor Ken. School start again? Yet? Not
No,
yet.
it's just finished recently, so it's another 2 months of free time.
Right.
So it's very good, quiet.
So how
No,
you? No question?
no questions at the moment, Tanajan.
Your practice coming along okay?
It's okay. It's slow, but sure.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Tanajan.
Okay, next step from Oregon.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I recently had a very good friend pass away. She was in the practice. She practiced for many years, and it was very inspirational to me how much Buddhism really supported her life. I just would like to know like a skillful way to think about death at this time when it's so present.
This is just a transformation, transplanting a new body. That's all. That's what it is. She's
So
she's she's giving up her old body and get a new body.
and her karma and everything is just hope it supports her. Yeah.
Yeah, good or bad karma she will reap them in her next birth when she get a new body. She might born rich or she might born poor. But before she can get a new body, she might have to live in the spiritual dreamland of good dream or bad dreams, depending on your good or bad karma. See, when you die, it's like going to sleep. The body goes to sleep, but the mind go into dreamland and start to dream about good dreams or bad dreams, depending on the good or bad karma that the mind accumulated.
Yeah.
So if you have more good karma, then you will have more good dreams. The good dreams will come first. Okay.
Is this with us too? Like if we have good dreams, is this like a good sign, or is it not necessarily at all?
That's right. It's a good sign that you have more good karma than bad karma.
Okay.
But if you have terrible dreams, it means your bad karma is more than your good karma. So whichever one is more will be the one that will create the dreams. See? So when you're still living, you tend to have maybe switching, sometimes good dreams, sometimes bad dreams. Because during the day you might do some good karma or you might do some bad karma. And this can tilt the balance between the good and the bad karma.
Yeah.
So at night you might have good dreams or bad dreams.
Yeah.
Or if you constantly have bad dreams, it means you have a lot of bad karma.
I love my dreams. I love to dream. That's why I was curious.
Okay, so it means you have good dreams then.
Yeah.
It means you have done more good karma than bad karma.
I
And
hope.
this will happen when you die. See, you go into a long sleep. That's all when you die.
Okay.
And then when your dream expire, then you wake up with a new body. So death is just it's like it's transplanting to get a new body. You give up the old body so you can get a new body.
Transition kind of to a
Yeah,
new.
change from old body to a new body. And in between, you have to go through dreamland, good or bad dreams. Good dream we call heaven, bad dreams we call hell.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't have any dreams, then you might be in the in the middle.
Yeah.
No good
Purgatory.
dreams, no good dreams or no bad dreams. Just waiting for a new body.
Yeah. Okay. Clean slate. Okay. Well, that's all. Thank you.
So just watch your dream, and if you start to have bad dreams, you should do something good quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before you die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you're living, you can still change the balance between good and bad karma. But once you
It's
die,
good.
you cannot change the balance.
No.
Okay?
Okay. Thank
Good.
you.
You're welcome. Next, Kek Yen So from Penang.
Ajaan, good evening. Just to pay respect to Ajaan.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Next, Jason from Florida. Are you still in Florida or you already gone somewhere else?
Namaskar Krab, Tanajan. Yes, I'm still in Florida. I had an amusing situation this week. I lived for a number of years without air conditioning, and there's air conditioning in the place. And one of the rooms I spend a fair amount of time in, the air conditioning wasn't working properly and was blowing out warm air. And then it got fixed and was blowing out cold air. And it was funny because I was just able to observe the sensitivity of the body and the reaction of the mind, the fickleness. When it was warm air, it was like, oh, this air is too warm. And then when it's the cold air, it's like, oh, this air is too cold. And it's quite a nice experience though, because it didn't particularly bother me, whether it was cold or warm, and just being able to see the reaction to that. So that was a bemusing situation this week for me. One thing with my practice, and I wanted to ask you about what you think about the appropriate ratio of study versus meditation. I find that I wake up and my general routine is to study and then meditate. And I really enjoy studying. And then what I find happens is I shortchange the amount of time for the meditation. And personally, I feel like I would benefit more for more time in meditation than study. But the way I've been doing it is I study for a while, and so then I don't allow myself as much time meditating. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on the amount of time that's appropriate to spend in study versus meditation. Thank you.
Well, first of all, you have to study only what you need to know. Don't study other things that you don't need to know. So if you're practicing meditation, then you have to study about how to be mindful, for instance. That's all you need to study, how to be mindful, how to meditate. And it's contained in the four foundation of mindfulness. The Buddha started with being mindful by sitting under the tree and being mindful of your breathing, your breath. And when you come out of meditation, you be mindful of your body movement all day long. Then when you meditate, you come back to be mindful of your breathing again. So this is how you want to know about meditation, really. You don't want to know about how the history of Buddhism and all other information. They're not important. They don't contribute to your practice. So the first important thing is to know how to develop mindfulness, how to be mindful all the time, all day long, and be able to meditate as much as possible. So you don't need to study much at all. A lot of Thai meditation masters, they don't study at all. They just recite Bhutto Bhutto all day long and meditate in the forest. That's all they do. Until they get to jhana, then they start to study the nature of the body, to see that the body is anicca, temporary, anatta, no self in the body. If you cling to it, you get dukkha, suffering. So the goal is to let go of your attachment to the body. That's the next step up. This is we call vipassana or wisdom. To teach the mind to see that the body is just not yourself. The body just a four element made from the four element and turn into 32 parts. And it's temporary, it's gonna get old, get sick and die. So you have to be ready to accept this, let it go when it comes the time for it to get old, get sick and die. If you don't want to let it go, then you can have suffering. If you don't want having suffering, then just have to leave it alone. Let it be. So that's all you need to know. really. But this information might take years before your mind can accept it, because our mind been clinging to this body for so long, and to think and we come to think that the body is us. So if the body dies, we die with the body. We're not we're not the body, we're the mind who possess the body, who use the body to go after things that we like, we want. That's all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Tanajan. I'll continue to work on it.
Look up the four foundation of mindfulness, just the mindfulness part. Meditation, breathing meditation, and also being mindful with the body's movement, activity, standing, walking, sitting, eating, drinking, whatever you do with the body, pay attention to it. Fix your mind with the body. Don't let the mind go think about other things.
Hmm.
You want to reduce as much thinking as possible when you meditate, because the goal is to stop thinking completely when you meditate. Because when you can stop thinking completely, the mind can become perfectly still, and this will bring you happiness and peace and contentment or equanimity. So actually, studying is minimal. You don't need to know more than this. But what you need more is the practice itself. This might take years before you can achieve anything. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But our defilement likes to think, so we think studying is good for us because when we study, we can think about what we study.
Yeah.
And it becomes a hindrance when we try to meditate, because we have got so many thoughts on our mind, we cannot get rid of it. So try to empty thought as much as possible by practicing mindfulness all day long. Okay?
Okay.
You know,
Thank you very much. Be well.
next, Ricardo from Uruguay. Still cold there.
Yes, good morning, Ajaan. Good morning, Sangha. Thank you for all your teachings and all your comments. It's cold here, but today is sunny, at least. So, how are you, Ajaan?
What time is it now at your time?
Right now it's 11 a.m.
11 a.m., okay.
And your time is?
9 p.m. So we have 14 hours,
So,
14 or 10 hours apart, I'm not sure. Good.
okay. So you're ready to go to bed?
Well, after this meeting, another hour.
Okay, let's make it quick.
We cannot make any quicker than the time.
Time takes its time, right?
Yeah, take your time.
Okay. I've been practicing. I try to practice all the time, be mindful of my breath, my respiration, and it works quite well. And I'd like to know if on the 7 factors of enlightenment, I know I'm on the first factor, but can I go through all the 7 factors just looking at the breath?
No. The breath will give you mindfulness and jhana, equanimity. Okay. Then after that, you have to use investigation, Dhamma Vijaya. Okay. Dhamma investigation. Study the nature of body, feeling, and mind. See that they are anicca, dukkha, anatta.
That's the second.
Yeah.
Okay.
But first you have to have mindfulness before you can have equanimity. Without mindfulness, you cannot get to equanimity, which is the fourth jhana.
Okay.
Once you have
The other,
once you have equanimity, then you can then study the nature of the body and let go of your attachment or your craving toward the body.
right. Okay. Sorry. What I need is to practice more.
Yeah.
Okay. The other question I have is, although I think I know the answer, but attachment to jhanas. These feelings that jhana brings, it's so powerful that most of the time, I mean, it has something, I don't know how to express, but you want to go back to the jhanas, right? So I know that we not should not wish to the jhanas, and I know that we should know how to get in, because if once you get there once, you should know how to get back to it. But I know also that the wishing of the jhanas is like an obstacle, right?
Well,
Am I right?
when you meditate, you don't wish for the result. You pay attention to your meditation object. Don't looking when am I gonna get there? Keep asking yourself. You don't do that. You don't pay attention to how or when you get there. You just pay attention to what you have to do to get there, which is
Okay.
be focused on your meditation object, be either your breath or other people might use the mantra Bhutto Bhutto. Then if you're focused on this meditation object, then your mind will eventually get into the jhanas.
Okay.
The
Yeah, I
purpose,
guess.
the
Yes,
reason
go
for
ahead.
having jhana is we want to replace our sensual pleasures with the pleasure from jhana. Because the pleasure from jhana is better than the pleasure from sensual pleasure, because it's more controllable. It's not more. It's easier once you have it, you can always maintain it. Unlike sensual pleasure, you have to rely on your body, which is temporarily. One day your body will be too old and you won't be able to have any sensual pleasure with an old body, a sick body. But you can always have pleasure from meditation, from jhana, regardless of the situation of your body. So you can always be happy. And this also will allow you to be able to let go of your attachment to your body. The only reason why we are attached to our body because we need it to have sensual pleasure with it. Without the body, we cannot have sensual pleasure. Without a healthy, strong body, we cannot have sensual pleasure. But once we have pleasure from jhana, then we don't need the body. Then we can let go of our attachment to the body. And we don't have to we come back and get a new body. Once this body is dead, we don't have to come back for this body, for a new body, because we can have pleasure from from jhana.
Okay. And thank you very much. The last question would be, are there like places that are more, I don't know how to say, propenso, let go, let happens, like when I'm on retreats and in special places like Wat Yang, I feel like my meditation comes easily, and like on my house, it's not so easy. So are there like, I don't know what energies or whatever the background or the other monks that help us to meditate deeply?
It's not the energy, it's just the 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 setup of the places can cause your meditation to be better or to be worse. So when you think of a good meditation place, it might instill some sort of a energy for you to have put more effort into your practice. And when if you think of a bad place, that can hinder your meditation practice.
Okay.
But don't rely on this thing alone because it's not enough.
Okay.
Rely more on your mindfulness better, because mindfulness, once you get it going, it can keep your practice forward, push your practice forward. The stronger your mindfulness, then the more you will advance in your practice.
All right. Okay. Okay. And I know it's 9 p.m. So the last thing would be to be thankful for your teachings, because with the small amount of sati I do have, I have more confidence on myself. I relate better to other persons. I am more kind. I try to speak with right speech and all that. And it helps me, the environment, the family, and all that. So thank you, Tanachan.
I always said thanks to Buddha, not me. I'm just a messenger.
Okay.
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 I'm just a mailman.
Don't kill the mailman.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You need the mailman to bring you the mail.
You're a good post office officer.
Okay. Let me explain what I said about not returning for a new body once you have jhana. It's not, I haven't said it completely yet. You need also wisdom to see that sensual pleasure is anicca, dukkha, anatta. And having a body is also, it's like having dukkha. Then you won't return and have a new body. Not the jhana alone, because the jhana doesn't have any wisdom in it. You need the wisdom to see that the body and the sensual pleasures, they are anicca, dukkha, anatta also. So maybe people might get the wrong impression that all you need is the fourth jhana, and then you won't have to, then you become an anagami, a non-returner. You still return if you only have jhana. But if you see the body as being anicca, dukkha, anatta, you see that the sensual pleasures that you gain from the body is also anicca, dukkha, anatta, then you won't return with a new body. Okay, I didn't explain it more. So I better say it now before people get confused. Okay,
Thank you,
understand?
Tanachan.
All right.
Yes.
If you only get the fourth jhana, you still return as you still have new rebirth because you only suppress the sensual desire from functioning while you're in jhana. But once you come out of jhana, then this sensual desire or craving will come back again. So it will seek a new body in order to be able to have the sensual pleasure it wants.
Right.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Next, outsourcing from Malaysia.
Good evening, Ajaan.
Yes, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you, Ajaan?
Fine, thank you also.
I'm still doing the once a week, 6 hours, sitting on the same spot meditation.
You find it easier now or still hard every time you do it?
I think it's easier already.
Mm.
I go into samadhi very fast, even if after I come out
But
from
you,
the
but
toilet.
you must not go to sleep, okay?
Okay.
Even sitting and sleeping while you're sitting is not allowed. You have to be awake all the time.
I know. I know.
Okay.
I wish to ask about contemplation.
Sure, go ahead.
On one morning, I contemplate the whole world full of suffering. Then I see samsara. Then see anicca, dukkha, anatta. Is that on the right track?
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
So
Then
you
when
have, so you have to stop your craving for everything in this world, because they will cause you suffering.
Yes. Then when I see my family members, the thought of anicca, dukkha, anatta arises when I see separation one day from them.
Mhm.
Then I contemplate.
If you're willing to accept the truth, then you will have no suffering. If you don't want to accept, then you can get suffering. So our contemplation is to teach the mind to accept the truth of anicca. Everything in this world is temporary, like soap bubbles. Nothing lasts forever. Once we are gone, people will forget us in less than a few months. We no longer exist. Likewise with everybody else. People who gone before us, we have forgotten all about them now. Most of them anyway.
You're right. Yeah.
So nothing is real really. It just everything is real temporarily, not permanently real. Our existence is temporarily here. Once we're gone, people will forget us. We don't mean anything to them anymore once we die. No matter how great we are, except unless if you're a Buddha, who can still inspire and help you with your suffering, then you will still remember them, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, because they're still beneficial to us, to those who wants to get rid of suffering. Okay, keep on practicing mindfulness and meditation, and use them. Don't contemplate alone, because you can become restless and agitated. We have some intruder.
Only after meditation, only I do
Yeah.
contemplation.
That's right. And after you finish contemplation, you might want to come back and meditate again. Don't do just one or the other. Do both alternatively.
So I'll do both.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ajaan, for your advice.
That's Rohini from the UK. What happened?
Good evening, Ajaan. Yeah, just want to pay my respect, and I keep practicing mindfulness, and I push a bit harder this week to increase the mindfulness. So I was sitting on one day. I was sitting 6 hours, and towards the end, I could not feel my breath, and I did not switch. I was just concentrating on the breath for 6 hours. So towards the end, I found it very difficult to feel the breath. So I had to push a bit harder to. I had to breathe harder to feel the breath. So when I sit longer time,
And what kind of result you get from your sitting? You feel
Sorry?
peaceful and happy from your meditation?
Sorry?
What kind of result you get from your meditation?
Results, less thoughts, and I didn't feel, what Ajahn described, like falling from a
Blissful.
well.
You don't
Yeah, I
feel
didn't feel like
blissful
that.
Nothing like
Yeah.
that yet. So it means
No,
your mind hasn't yet calmed down.
no, I
You're
still,
still struggling with
yeah, I
your
still have thoughts.
defilement.
I still have thoughts, but thoughts in the direction of the thumb. To keep thinking about. Sometime my thoughts goes towards what I have learned in books, Dhamma books. Then I know that I should bring my mind back to breathing. So
Yeah, it's still a struggle between the two.
yeah,
Thinking and not thinking.
yes.
So
So, but
one side has to, you have to stop thinking, then you can experience the blissful experience when the mind becomes
yeah,
still.
it's very hard. It's very, very hard. It just yeah, I had to try. I had to keep on trying. So that's
Yeah.
why I decided to sit. I think I'm trying. I think every day. This week I tried. Uh, I did 2 days, 6 p.m. to midnight. But the third day, like last night, I was disturbed by, someone rang the doorbell, keep ringing the doorbell. So I was disturbed. So I could not continue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
besides
otherwise,
when you're not meditating, you should also practice mindfulness also.
uh, yes, because I'm not doing any. I didn't go out of the house. I didn't do any other work. This week uh, I I didn't do much work except just a bit of. I didn't even cook. Uh, I don't have to cook every day, so just sitting and walking.
Yes, you still have to be mindful with this. Walking, yeah.
Yeah. When I walk, when I walk, I just concentrate on the movement of my feet and hands. But when I do washing or things, so I just concentrate on what I was doing. But still, of course, mind wanders. Mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's natural, it's normal for it to go.
yeah,
That's why we have to be mindful to stop it from going.
yeah,
Eventually, you will be able to bring it back to the body, bring the mind back to the body all the time. But right
yeah.
now, it's just a matter of pulling it here and then letting it. When you become not mindful, then the mind will go away again. So you just
Yes,
have to keep bringing it back.
yeah,
You have to do this because it will help in you when you meditate. Your meditation will be more easy and can become successful more easily.
yeah. I try my best. Yeah, I work harder this week as well. I will see how it goes, and
Yeah.
I let Ajaan know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ajaan. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Next, Gary from Singapore.
Good evening, Ajaan. I'm just listening in, no questions.
Okay. Go to Sweden, Czech, and Vancouver, Canada.
Greetings,
Greeting,
Tanajan.
Tanajan.
How are you?
Good.
Doing well.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Tanajan.
Okay. You have any comment or any question?
For me, Tanajan, I understand that we don't make wishes, but if one make good wishes and then one's feels good, like is there any
Well,
can
it can also make you feel bad when your wishes don't come true also.
but if we wish people well, for example.
Yeah, but if they don't get well, you can also become sad also. Don't wish anything. Let things happen naturally.
Okay.
Anatta, everything is anatta.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I just thought like there's something like no.
Wishing is a form of craving, really. That's what it is. Wishing, expecting, hoping. These are a form of craving.
Oh, okay.
It can cause you suffering or sadness or disappointment when you don't get what you expect or hope for.
Oh.
So just take things as they come. If it's gonna rain, let it rain. Don't wish it not to rain, for instance.
Yeah, no. Okay, so instead of wishing, then I go back to Buddha then.
That's right. Come back to equanimity. When you have equanimity, then you don't wish. You take things as they come. Because you know, if you wish, you can be hurt from your wishing, but you don't get what you wish for.
Okay.
But then like in the conventional world, like when people have something happen or some when they are sick or something happen, we always say, "Oh, I send my well wishes to you." Like then it's not lying then, right? Because
You're sending your goodwill. You wish them well. This, but you know, it's not for you to wish anyway. But we do it anyway, just to make other people feel good.
you can say it, right? It's
Yeah, you
not.
can say it, but doesn't mean that she will get it or they will get it. You know,
Yeah, but it's not lying, right? Like, it's not considered lying.
it's conventional lie. It's acceptable lie. So it's obvious lie. So it's not lying.
Yeah, because there's things that you say usually, like in a normal
Right.
world, there are things that
Like you
you
wish
say,
people happy birthday. You know,
yeah, or
they might be happy. They might not be happy. Who knows?
or you wish them
Anyway,
success, you
you
wish
have
you
goodwill. What it means is you have goodwill, you have metta, that's all.
goodwill, good.
Okay, goodwill.
But to make the people really happy, you should buy them something. Buy them a piece, a cake or some present. This will really make them happy. Not just saying it,
That's true. Yeah.
right? So if
Yeah.
you want to make people happy, be Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't send Christmas card because Christmas Christmas card doesn't mean much as a package, right?
Yeah.
Especially a thing that you're wishing to have, and somebody send you the thing that you wish to have, then you become very happy.
Uh,
Okay. Understood.
no birthday card then.
And do the action itself. Don't send the
Then,
card. Send something that they can appreciate, something that will make them happy.
yeah.
Mm.
A box of chocolate or something, piece of cake or something, you know, or what some watches or something. Whatever you think that person will like. And then if you
Yeah.
want to make that person happy, then send that thing to them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
sometimes last week somebody sent a charity on behalf of us, but I know that it's not our is their good karma, but we still feel very happy.
Mm.
Like yeah. And sometimes like the people send donation on behalf of us like that.
Yes,
Still feel happy from it. Still feel happy from it. I don't know. Like this.
it depends whose your nation it belongs to. If it belongs to you, then you can feel happy. But if it doesn't belong to you, then you don't feel happy.
Mm.
Right? Does the nation belongs to you?
No, but like just them saying that, oh, I made a donation, um um just make me also happy. I don't know what, but I just
You have to make the donation first. Without the donation, you don't feel happy from just people saying,
Oh, okay.
because it's empty. You haven't given anything away.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the act of giving things away that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, not the announcement. Somebody announced that you give something, but you didn't actually give anything. You don't feel good.
Well, it's kind of happy to hear. I don't know.
Happy to hear, but on behalf then, even though we don't give anything, but they say I donate this on behalf of you, then
Yeah, but you don't feel anything because you didn't donate anything. You didn't give
yeah.
up. You didn't give anything. The person who give is the one who feel the good feeling.
Okay. Even
Mm.
it's on behalf of somebody. Okay.
Like you do
Maybe.
it on behalf of your son, for instance. He doesn't feel happy from you donating something on his behalf because you didn't give up anything.
Mm.
He has to be the one to ask you to donate this thing. And this thing belongs to him. He wants to give it away. Then he can feel the feeling of happiness from giving. You have to give something in order to be happy. Not somebody do it on your behalf. You don't get it. It's like somebody eating for you. Do you feel full? I eat on your behalf.
Is it like is it the news that make the happy like it's like maybe it's a little bit of mudita. You feel happy for that person that they donate something, then you feel like oh you feel a little. I guess it's not like okay, it's not the same as doing the dana ourselves, but
Yeah, that's right. You have to give in order to feel happy. But you can feel happy from hearing good news, but it's different. See? It's not the same thing.
oh oh the happiness from the good news is it's
It's short-lived. It's not like the happiness from giving. It's
oh
long-lived.
oh
It stays with your mind. It has many good effects afterward. It will make you have good dreams, for instance. And when you die, you go to heaven. And when you reborn, you'll be richer. See? This is the benefit you get from giving,
oh
according to Buddhism.
yeah. Oh, you're talking about something that stays in the mind. But we can get like a small happiness, like good news, like but those doesn't really stay in the mind.
They just memory. They come and
Oh,
go. But the good feeling from doing something good, it keeps remaining in your mind.
oh,
Every time you think about it, it makes you feel good.
mm,
Mm.
And it will make you feel happier also.
mm,
The more dana you give, the more charity you give, the more happy you will be in your
mm,
daily life.
mm.
And the less desire for other things also there will be less desire to spend money on sensual pleasures, to on a holiday or something, because they don't compare to the benefit you get from giving.
Oh, um, so the like for example, the happiness from mudita, like you're happy from for other people is different from the happiness
Yeah,
of dan.
of dana is different. It's different.
Oh,
Mudita is more to prevent your mind from being jealous.
oh,
When you see somebody successful, you can be jealous or envious. So you have to prevent it by showing your appreciation, your happiness with the success instead.
oh,
It's an antidote to your envy.
oh. Mm. But dana is a lasting effect, a lasting effect on the mind.
Until eventually when you reap the benefit, then it will expire also. Like
Oh,
when you die, this dana will send you to heaven, and you stay there for a while until it expires. Then you have to reborn as a human again. And then there's still some remaining benefit from your dana when you're reborn. You're reborn with more money. The money that you give away is like putting in the bank for you on your next life. So when you're born, you get more money waiting for you. That's why some people born rich and some people born poor, right?
Yeah.
According to Buddhism, we say that's because of your past karma. You give less or you give more, or you give nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Understand.
Anything else?
Like uh, I heard that you talked about like how the Sotapan uh doesn't think that the physical body is self, but the mind, they still think the mind is himself. So like so before I guess like before enlightened, being a Putujana, we think that both our body and our mind is ourself, uh, right? And then after you first stage of enlightenment, you don't think the body as yourself, and then only the Arahant doesn't think that both the body and the mind is himself, right? Like
That's right.
so, there are two parts that
Two self, the body self and the mental self, the physical self and the spiritual self.
physical self and the spiritual self, right?
Mental self, mental self. When you think, you say, I think, see. But when you become an arahant, you say, I don't think anymore. It's just thinking, not me who think.
Mm, mm. Um, uh, but the first stage of in the first stage of enlightenment, they're still thinking of mental as a self, like in
Yeah.
sort of, yeah. So not right now, like okay, um, before enlightenment, so there are two. Oh, okay, two self. Like,
Two self, physical and mental self.
oh, but our goal is to not think that the body is self right now. Like
That's right. It's anicca, it's anatta, no self in the body. And it's anicca. So to prove that you can see that the body is not yourself is whenever anything happens to your body and you don't feel anything.
Mm.
But you still feel sad or you feel anxious or you feel fearful, it still means you still think your body is yourself.
Oh. Even the pain, even there's pain, you don't see the pain as yourself, like the physical pain, like you can handle it because you don't see it as yourself.
Yeah, it's a phenomena, it's natural phenomena.
Mm, I see. Okay.
One last question, Tajan. Like right now, if I have dukkha, so I think of those anicca, dukkha, anatta, and then the mind just calm down. Then I'll just go back to establish mindfulness again. Like any dukkha, like we can apply these three things, right? Like anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Well, if
Like
you apply it as a mantra, it will stop your mind from thinking about the thing that makes you unhappy, that makes you suffer temporarily. Like when you worry about your payment, your monthly payment, and you haven't got the money to pay, so you worry about it. So you start to recite anicca, dukkha, anatta for a while until you forget about the payment. Then your suffering will disappear temporarily. But as soon as you think about the payment again, you can still have the dukkha again, the suffering again. So if you recite, it's just like a man. It's just you use it as a mantra. You haven't really studied the meaning of anicca, dukkha, anatta. What does it really mean? If you can study that, that whatever you do, sometimes it's not always gonna be. You might not like your payment. You might not be able to meet your payment sometime. That's because it's anicca, see, and it's anatta. It's not under your control. So what you have, if you accept, okay, I just can't meet my payment, and I'm ready to accept the consequence, whatever that consequence might be, then you can stop your dukkha. The problem is you don't want to accept the consequence when you miss the payment, because you can they can repossess your car or your house, right? When you miss your payment. But if you say, okay, the car, the house is temporarily, it's anicca, it's anatta, not under my control, not belong to me anyway. So if they want to repossess it, let them repossess it. What can you do?
Mm.
Then you will not have dukkha about this thing permanently, because you're ready to accept the consequence of your missing the payment on your car or on your house.
Mm. So meaning is I grab the real meaning of like anicca, dukkha, anatta. That things
That's
of
wisdom. That's wisdom. See.
that wisdom.
But
It will
if you
become
just recite anicca, dukkha, anatta, this is just mantra. This is just mindfulness.
mindfulness. Yes.
So to have wisdom, you have to understand the word anicca. What does it mean? Your house doesn't. Your house is anicca. It's temporary. It belongs to you temporarily. It can be belong to somebody else tomorrow, next month, next year. Who knows? When you cannot afford to keep it anymore.
Mm.
Anatta, you cannot control it. You cannot keep it to belong to you forever.
Mm.
So if you can accept this, then there will be no suffering, no dukkha. If you don't want to accept it, then you still have stress, anxiety, and worry about losing your house, losing your car,
Or
because
losing
you because you don't want to accept that your house or your car is just temporarily possession.
Mm.
Likewise with your body, likewise with your feeling.
Yeah.
Everything is temporary possession.
And wife too, right?
Wife, husband also, sons and daughter also. Everything, you, me, and everybody, we're all temporary. If you cling to any of these things, when you have to lose them, then you feel the dukkha, the suffering. If you don't cling, you're ready to let them go, then there will be no suffering.
Okay. Meaning I have to teach my mind.
You have to let go. Things don't
Mm.
last. They don't belong to you forever. They
Mm.
belong to you today, but tomorrow they might not belong to you anymore.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
anicca, dukkha, anatta.
I
The real meaning of anicca, dukkha, anatta. But when you just recite anicca, dukkha, anatta, this is using it like a mantra to to stop your mind from worrying or thinking about payment for a while. But every time you think about payment again, you can still have suffering again. Can still be.
Oh.
But if you accept the consequence that everything is anicca, your house is anicca, your car is anicca, you can lose it anytime, and you're willing to accept this consequence, then every time you think about it, you don't feel sad anymore.
Mm. Okay. Meaning that my mind really accept
Accept the truth,
the truth.
the truth of anicca, the truth of anatta. Nothing belongs to you forever.
Mm.
Yeah, I really like how you clearly separate the how one is using as a mantra and one is a wisdom. Oh, okay. It's yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Thank you, Ajaan.
Thank you, Tanjan.
Thank you,
You're
Ajaan.
welcome. Next, Diana from King City. Did you miss last week meeting? You couldn't come in?
I'm not sure what happened. I just didn't get in. I'm happy about today.
Good. We still have some time left for you.
I think my daughter wanted to pay quick respect. Okay,
Okay.
you can come. I think she prepared a little question too.
Okay.
Put your hand. You can pay respect to Ajaan.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Okay. What can I do for you?
You prepared a little question about the Buddha? You had a question?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I to ask.
Speak loudly.
I wanted to ask the question. Was the Buddha golden?
Golden like the statue that you see? No,
Yeah,
the Buddha was just a human like us, exactly like us. Have 32 parts like us. Have hair of the head, hair of the body, have nail, teeth, skin, have all the organs inside the body. His body and our body are the same. But his mind is different. His mind is intelligent. He got intelligent mind, strong mind, have lots of ability that we don't have. Like he could walk 7 steps when he first came out of the womb. When he first born, he can walk for 7 steps. Could you walk for 7 steps when you were born? Okay, this is the ability of the Buddha. Okay, does this answer your question? Okay. The reason why they make the statue gold because gold is precious. So they want to show respect, show how important the Buddha is. So they painted or made him from gold. That's all. Understand now?
I just wait. Yeah? Did you understand? Okay.
Okay, good. Ask me more question next time. Think of some more question, okay? Whatever you like to ask. If I can answer, I'll answer. If I can, I'll tell you I can. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Next.
Thank you, Jessica.
Okay.
Oh, we have more people? Is it
No,
okay?
no, not for you now. For you. For you
Oh, for
still.
me. Yes, I was getting a lot of answers from your speech today for your Dhamma sharing. Actually, what you were sharing about, seeing the payment on the account, I've noticed that I was able to just not become oppressed and depressed by it this time around, to just and the acceptance happened. I'm not sure how. Sometimes when it doesn't happen, but when I don't reject the pain, when I wasn't rejecting the pain, I was just like, oh, okay, well, this is a reality now. Somehow there was an ease to it, that I was not clinging. Well, the mind wasn't clinging, which brought me to question about, when I'm trying to do things and they're not happening, and then the times when I'm not trying to do them, they are happening. So who's in control again? The mind? Doesn't seem so.
Sometimes things such as not under anybody's control. They
Oh,
just
anatta.
happen. Anatta. They're like
Okay.
the weather.
And like the weather. So then when I'm sitting for meditation and my mind is with my breath, but the pinpoint focusing is not happening, is the same thing. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. Like I'm not actually making it happen, right?
Yeah, because you're not focused enough.
And do I have control over that? No.
Well, right now not. If you had control, then you would be able to get into jhana. It means your mindfulness is not strong enough yet. This is something you can do. You can increase more mindfulness by more practice of mindfulness.
Yes, staying with the body, staying with the body.
That's
Uh,
right.
I've actually had like a slight, like a very subtle change in my awareness of the body, where it started to become like more natural. Like before, I would feel like a little foolish. Oh, I'm just like watching my foot or watching my hand. But now I started to feel like some kind of ease in it. Okay, I'm with the body now, and it started to feel like at ease. Is that like the right process?
That's right.
And from today's discussion, I'm thinking like you were saying, oh, I'm not the body, but at the same time, I am to stay with the body.
You're the user of the body, so we have to
We're
look
the
at user of the body.
we're the user of the body.
Yeah,
Okay.
the body is like an automobile. We're the driver. We use the automobile to take us to places. We use the
Oh,
body to take us to places so that we can indulge in our sensual craving,
oh,
sensual pleasure.
yes. I've come a victim to to some of the foods eating this past week. It just so happened that the mindfulness was lower, and oh, so my next question about that is about the mind. Like I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, and
Yes.
what about that knowing part of the mind? That knowing part of the mind that is the pure cheetah. That's what I am, somewhere like behind it all. No.
That's not you either. That's just the mind. You're not the mind. You're just a figment of imagination created by the mind. There's no you.
So who's observing then? A part of the mind that observes. No.
It's the knowing that observes. See?
The knowing element.
Yeah. See, the
But
knowing
that,
element has the ability to observe, to know.
yes, is that the point to hold on, or that's also not the point to hold on? Is that's the element that becomes enlightened, right?
No, to become enlightened is to see the Four Noble Truths, to see the cause of suffering. It's
There's
created
no
by
self in
your
anything. Okay.
suffering is caused by your cravings. And if you can get rid of your cravings, you can stop all suffering in the mind.
But it's the mind that is craving. So like it's like the mind observing the mind, and the knowing element is just to observe itself, and through that process is the purification and by
Yes,
not clinging.
by not craving, then it's purifying.
By not craving. So the craving is the craving also then anatta, like not under control?
We don't worry about whether they are not or not. We worry about how to get rid of them, which we can by wisdom,
By
by
wisdom.
by seeing that whatever we crave can cause us suffering. Like you crave to have a girl daughter, now she's causing you suffering, anxiety, and
Oh,
worry. If you didn't have a daughter, then you don't have to worry. Then you won't have any suffering from your daughter, about your daughter.
right. Yes. Yes.
But it's too late now because you already got her. So
Well,
you
yes,
have
but
to. So you will suffer until you will eventually have to separate or
yeah.
die. But as long as you're still with her, you will always suffer because you have craving for her to be well, to be
Yes.
happy, to be safe. And when
Yes.
it doesn't happen, then it can cause you a lot of suffering.
Yes.
So the goal for the mind is to get rid of the craving in order to get rid of the suffering that is being created by the cravings in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the mind, whether knowing or not knowing. Just worry about the craving in your mind, whether you are craving or not.
Okay.
If you're craving, then stop them.
By Buddha.
If you crave for a cup of coffee, stop it. Stop drinking coffee. Give up coffee. Drink plain water instead, because that's what the body needs, not the coffee. The body needs water, but it doesn't need coffee.
Yeah, the mind plays the tricks on itself for sure. Because in hindsight, that's what it seems, that the mind got tricked by the craving.
Then you become too attached to what you crave for, and if you have to stop, you have to go through the withdrawal period, in which is suffering you don't want to go through.
Ah, right. So it was painful because the craving was there unconsciously, and then that's what the giving in happened. Okay.
Mm.
So just
But,
to
if,
cut.
but if you're willing to go through the withdrawal period, then after you have withdraw from your coffee addiction, then you won't have any problem with the coffee anymore.
I think I must have gotten lazy because I thought I overcome the period of craving, and there wasn't any craving for a while, and then it came, and then I wasn't prepared. I didn't see it.
That's right, because you are complacent. You thought that you have overcame your craving.
Yes,
So
it was.
you need to have something to test whether you actually get rid of your craving or not.
How?
Temptation, have some kind of temptation. If you thought you can stop smoking, then see if you see a pack of cigarettes near you.
Oh, yes. Well, it is challenging when all the smells of foods are around. I do find it challenging.
Yeah, that means your addiction to food also.
Well, yeah, the body's like, oh, it's time to eat.
Yeah, but you should eat eat like the medicine you take, not eat
Yes.
like you can eat without craving. See, when you take medicine, you don't crave for the medicine you take, right? You take it because it's the time for you to take the medicine. So you should eat the food at the time that you should eat, not at any other time.
Yes, it did happen at the moment where I was experiencing emotional discomfort. So then the trick would be to just stay with the emotional discomfort and see it as it is without trying to crave for ease.
Yes, wait until the time for you to eat, then eat, but not before that.
Okay. Yes. I had some question about jealousy. Jealousy. It seems like I don't have a remedy for it too much. Both sides, like when I'm seeing someone jealous towards myself, and also when I catch myself, oh, this is jealousy. Although when I caught myself, this is jealousy, I was able to switch to gratitude and just be, but I didn't know what to do when I was feeling another person jealous towards me. Nothing to do.
They are not that. You cannot force them to not be jealous of you. They're like the weather. Yeah. If they want the rain, they rain. If they want the snow, they snow.
So just leave it alone.
Yeah, what can you do? You cannot stop them from being envious of you.
It was unpleasant. Okay, same thing.
Because you react to their actions. If you don't react, then you will feel normal.
Okay, okay. And my other question is someone I speak with on weekly. Some unfortunate happened that I learned about 2 years ago. Her son commits suicide, and whenever she speaks about those things, I just feel so much. I begin to feel so much pain for her. And again, it's like there's not much I can do, right?
That's right. You have to use your Beka.
Upeka?
Use the law of karma. This is a karma consequence of her karma.
Uh-huh.
And no one could help or change it.
Yes, it's just the helplessness of it all.
Yeah, the helplessness. But you don't have to feel bad about it. If you can accept or see, understand the law of karma.
For me to understand the law of karma, that it's
Yeah.
just her law of karma. Okay, that I can't help her.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
consequence of her karma that caused her to be like this.
It's something in the past.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're running out of time. Okay, maybe next week, if you can come in, we can talk
Yes,
again.
I try.
Okay.
I try. I hope it's such a blessing to have you here.
Okay, it's good to see you too. Okay, next, Belinda from Singapore. You have any question? You have to make it quick.
Ajaan is all craving and yeah, I'm listening and learning.
Yeah, stop craving and all your problem will go away.
Just something that hits the line. You say everything is poison and it's coated with chocolate. And when it's something sweet, I crave for coffee. I go for bitter coffee and I'm matched with the sweet. So it's like a flavor thing that.
Yeah, but you have to think of the time when you crave for coffee and there's no coffee around for you to have, and how would you feel?
Just keep craving for flavors. Like the
Whatever, whatever you
One-
crave for, and if they're not available for you, then how would you feel? You feel disappointed, you feel sad, you feel unhappy. So better not crave for anything, then you won't feel sad or unhappy. Okay. All right, I'll go to Kunjup now for the remaining questions. Hi, Kunjup.
กราบนมัสการท่านอาจารย์ค่ะ We have 8 questions altogether this evening, and the first 2 questions are from the assistant Gmail, and they're from Sarasi from Geneva. Question 1. Good evening, Tanajan. Where there is an elderly relative who we understand that she's not being given proper medical care by her children, we can see that the treatment given to her will not cure her illness. Can we intervene and take her to a hospital amidst her children's dislike?
Well, you first have to talk to them whether they're willing for you to take the mother away or not. Everyone has to agree. If they don't agree, then better to leave them alone.
Question 2. Can a Sotapanna face his death without any regret whatsoever?
Well, he faced death without any fear. I'm not sure why is that to have any regret for what, I'm not sure. But the fact is that when a Sotapanna is not afraid of death.
Can he remain non-reactive at the time of death?
With the body, yes.
I wish you good health always. Thank you very much. The next questions are from Facebook, and the first one is from Mandy Smith. Can Ajahn explain Pawanga? Is it always present?
Pavanga is a state of, I'm not sure, calm or concentration, which there are 2 types of Pavanga with mindfulness and Pavanga without mindfulness. If you have Pavanga with mindfulness, you have Samadhi or Jhana. If you have Pavanga without mindfulness, you have sleep. You fall asleep.
The next question is from Mini Pool. Dear Ajahn, could we still feel the body in first jhana? Thank you.
Usually we don't pay attention to which jhana we're in, so it's difficult to say. You just keep focusing on your meditation object and don't worry about your body. You might still be able to feel some feeling from the body, yes, even in the 4th jhana. When you have concentration, there are 2 types of concentration in the 4th jhana. One is that the body completely disappears from the mind. The other, the body is still there with the mind, but the feeling of the body, such as pain, full feeling, will not bother the mind. The mind has equanimity.
The next question is from Tanik. Can Bante explain 4 bases of power in simple English? Thank you.
I'm not sure what you're referring to in the translation from the Pali. If the 4 powers, I'm not sure what.
Itipada, I think.
Or Iddhipada.
Yes.
This is Chanta Viriya Citta Vimamsa. Chanta means to have interest or enjoy what you do. Once you have chanta, if you enjoy practicing meditation, then if you enjoy meditation practice, then you'll find that to practice is not difficult. It means you have interest, you have the energy, you have the diligence to do the meditation practice, and your mind will focus only about meditation. And your thought will also think about meditation and nothing else. So this is the 4 Iddhipada.
The next question is from I May Soon. Hi, Ajaan. Is it wrong to expect people to be kind and considerate?
It can be painful or cause you sadness or disappointment when they don't do what you expect them to do. So it's better not to expect anything from anybody.
I get disappointed and upset when I see someone who is selfish and do not show kindness. What can I do to not feel upset about it?
Don't expect them to be kind. See, when you expect them to be kind and they're not kind, then you feel disappointed. So don't expect anything from anybody.
The next question is from Paul B. Venerable Sir, thank you for your generosity. I am a household practitioner. Sometimes I think I should be ordained, but because I have my family to maintain, it is not possible for me to ordain. But in this situation, I also am attached to my family too. What should I do, sir?
You just have to keep practicing more meditation, more concentration, and also on wisdom, on the anicca that we all will have to separate one day, sooner or later. Once you have strong meditation, you have wisdom to see that separation is something normal, that we sooner or later will have to be separated. Then you might be ready to leave your family.
Sometimes my mind says it is not necessary to ordain, but without being ordained, it is difficult to follow the path to enlightenment accurately. Thank you for your guidance.
Okay, you're welcome.
The last question is from Metta Vandana. Thank you for Ajaan's teachings. I have a question about the mind. When one is meditating, focusing on one's breath, and the mind wanders and one brings it back to the breath, who is doing that?
Mindfulness.
Is it knowing who is instructing the mind to come back to the breath?
No, it's sankhara. Your thought is the one that instructs the mind to come back to the breath.
But the knowing just observes. So which mind, excuse me.
Go ahead.
So which mind starts wandering and which mind brings it back to the object of meditation?
The lack of mindfulness causes the mind to wander. So with mindfulness, you bring it back.
How many minds are there?
One mind, but have different ability, have many function. The mind has 5 basic functions: knowing, feeling, thinking, remembering, and consciousness, being aware of the sensual objects from the body. And it also has the ability to be mindful or not be mindful. This day it has to develop.
That is all, Ka.
Okay, that's about all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for your company. I hope this meeting is helpful, useful to you, and can push you forward in your practice toward the goal of enlightenment. In the meantime, please stay safe, be mindful, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.